My question is, you are a Feldenkrais trainer. For me, you are a Bones for Life trainer. You are the founder of Bones for Life.
That's right, that's right.
And I always ask myself, since what time you are teaching Bones for Life now?
Well, let's see, it's about now like beginning to be 15 years. And this is after I was doing Feldenkrais some 45 years before that. Since 1958.
What inspired you to this new program?
For the Bones for Life.
Yes.
Yeah, I was doing Feldenkrais many years and I thought I enjoyed it, I loved it. That was the most important thing in life. But then I noticed that in Feldenkrais, which is the best way for teaching the organism to correct itself, you pass it through different options that it doesn't use, and the wisdom of the body knows to leave the automatic habits and decide from the beginning something good. But our laboratory for this coordination is just lying on the floor. We lie on the floor mainly to be free of gravity, free of considerations, free of demonstration, so that we can really taste something new. But I felt a need to get up on my feet. I felt I becoming very flexible but weak. And especially with the need in the culture now, with the osteoporosis and bones, to strengthen the bones, I knew we need to talk to the bones through their destiny, through their function, to hold the body weight and to not collapse. And this needs pressure and impact and springiness and rhythm, which we did not have so much in Feldenkrais. I mean, we had the beautiful potential for it, but we need to put it to practice.
And therefore you took the wall, perhaps?
The wall is to substitute the floor. I mean, we learned from Feldenkrais. I use all his principles, how the body learns. We need to learn when conditions are supportive, like greenhouse conditions, a good climate. So, because if we are threatened, we need to do something difficult, we just repeat what we know. To learn something new, we need to be comfortable. So the wall takes some of the consideration of the equilibrium, of standing upright, and also gives us an objective measurement, how is our posture.
And what's about the wraps?
The wrap. Okay, here we have a wrap. This is 7-meter long cloth, and we do it to help people with their posture. So we take the middle of the wrap. I will do it quickly. And we put it behind the pelvis. So it protects our hip joints. It holds the leg with the pelvis aligned in place. We say it's like aligning the wheels of the car. And then we wrap it strong. We can make a rope. We make another spine in the front to hold us. Little handwork. We put this thing over the shoulder and we pull down. We pull down and our body gets the message to straighten up by itself. No effort. This is down. We do it with both of them. Both. Like that. We can roll it together and have another spine in our bed. We can put a pillow here and have a support for the lumbar in real time in walking. And then, just a minute. And then we wrap again around the legs. This is the joint that we need to protect more than anything. That's where people have trouble and fracture. Then it take it to the side and close the side. Everything is held together. And like this we can do really more dynamic movements. And we can jump and jump and jump. And the body is together. Nothing shakes, nothing deviates from it. And when you take it away, you see you're standing spontaneously much better. I call it alone of upside posture. Alone, it's not yet ourselves, it's with the help.
And this is a short lesson. I think
we did it a little longer when we learned it than I demonstrated now.
It was a little demonstration, huh?
Yeah, right.
But you are now have a lot of these nice short lessons, which are very helpful in our normal lifestyle.
Yeah. The main thing when we do something dynamic, and most people are, if they need it, sometimes they are it's very difficult for them and also dangerous. If they are not used to movement and they collapse the neck, if we do something dynamic, it will just aggravate it. So I have many strategies to align the body directly. Like if people put the finger in the mouth and you want to take the head backwards to put it on top of the spine, but you resist a little bit with the hand. Okay. All of a sudden your head knows where to be. And this is not enough, it's just a position. We need to do movement in order to confirm the position. So we do that and I walk in that. Or run. Then my body accepts this position and my neck is a little better. It can take impact of stronger movement.
Wonderful. That's really wonderful.
Yeah.
I heard you have now a new project. It's true that you make a relaunch of your book Leben ohne Rückenschmerzen?
Oh, this is my old book, my first one about Feldenkrais. I actually wrote it to understand what I know. And now we are going to publish it again. And I hope we put the real name. Like in English, I call it mindful spontaneity. That's the paradox. And in German, it will be spontaneous, achtsame Bewegung. Something like that. Yeah. Then I will be really satisfied. And I'm adding a chapter in this book, and I speak about this development of Bones for Life at the end, that I call it all movement intelligence. This is bringing up the wisdom in ourselves to be expressed beyond the habits, beyond the difficulties.
I would like to ask you, how long is the program to do Bones for Life?
The program is like 60 hours. It meant for public, it meant for getting things simple. If somebody wants to be a teacher, they do 220 hours. And the reason it is short, because we don't do any touching. To develop touch is a really sophisticated thing. It takes a lot of years to develop the skill and the sensitivity and the improvisation. So my excitement is that I can give people a small process and they can take it home. They have the instrument, they can do that themselves. I teach them how to catch fish, I don't give them the fish.
That's wonderful.
And this really gives me a lot of satisfaction.
Good. Would you like to tell us another little process, or?
Okay. Let's take a little process. People want to be able to sit upright. If you try also, you want to sit upright. And some people are collapsing, or some people want to correct it artificially. It doesn't work. So we can do something else. You cross the ankles and push the knees one to the other and push the feet into the floor and feel that the counter pressure goes to the center, vector goes up, and you become taller, right?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit. You push the feet into the floor. The power comes from under. Okay, you can leave it. Maybe there is some different message now in the body, a beginning. Now we put the fists behind and push. And you take the shoulders backwards, shoulder blade backward, and this pressure organizes the upper body. You feel the light lifting and togetherness and pouring strength into the spine, from the hands to the chair. Okay, leave it and feel how you want to sit now. The only thing that matters is what your body wants to, what the body takes from it all. It's not that you try to make it nice. And now we do it together. So you push the knees to each other, feet to the floor. You push the bench and lift the whole thing. Anti-gravity. And now you start jumping on that, on the pelvis. You confirm the position by the dynamic movement. And then you let go of everything, you sit, and you see your body by itself wants to be for a while, at least for a while, on its own. It wants to be upright.
That's wonderful, because here comes really the biological optimism again, like the African walk.
Yeah, the African walk with the weight on the head. This is my model, because they have the best posture in the world, incredible. But also they found in research they don't have they don't have fractures in the bones, and they find also they don't have high density of bones. So what immunes their bones from fracture? And you see that their tradition to walk every day and add weight on their body and have the sense of balance to hold it there, and the special economic walk with the very, very selective wave. The neck is not moving, but just the chest is moving. We prop it with the hands. It's a wonderful walk of the African women. They move with the chest, but neck is stable. And my passion is to decipher this walk and to teach it, and people can practice it and get better posture, better bones, better feeling about themselves.
Thank you for all these good ideas. It's wonderful, and when we can enjoy it.
Okay. My pleasure. You take it and use it.